What happens when a pregnant scammer forgets that there are cameras watching her every move? Cameras have become an indispensable part of our daily lives. They capture important moments, enhance our security, and even help us to remember special occasions. However, what happens when these innocent devices inadvertently catch individuals in compromising or just downright awkward situations? That is precisely what happened with a pregnant woman who found herself caught on camera doing something she probably never expected to be recorded. You won't believe the hilarious and unexpected things this pregnant woman did. But before we begin, make sure to hit that like button to stay up to date with our latest videos. Let's dive right in! The sanctity of a woman's restroom break during pregnancy is often unparalleled. It's a moment of solace where she can momentarily escape the discomfort and challenges of her condition. However, for one pregnant individual, this sacred time turned into a nightmare. When she was unknowingly captured by a strategically placed camera doing something she probably should have been doing. This incident serves as a reminder that privacy is a luxury that even pregnant women cannot always afford. The story not only highlights the importance of personal boundaries, but also the potential consequences of actions that may seem harmless, but can go horribly wrong. During a routine day at the mall, this heavily pregnant woman decided to use the restroom. As she approached the bathroom, she noticed something peculiar. The door was slightly ajar, which meant the stall inside was potentially free. She couldn't believe her luck. Given her advanced stage of pregnancy and frequent bathroom breaks, she had grown weary of searching for available toilets. So, she made her way inside without giving much thought to the situation. She had no idea that a small security camera was perched above the toilet, silently recording her every move. Little did she know that what she was about to do would soon be the talk of the town. After washing her hands, she moved towards the stall, revealing the shocking state of affairs. The door wasn't just open! It was completely missing, offering no privacy for anyone inside. In spite of this, the woman didn't seem to mind. She confidently pulled out a pair of scissors from her purse and began cutting open the packaging of some bubble tea. With each snip of the scissors, she came closer to completing her refreshing drink. Unknowingly, she had entered the same stall where another woman was taking refuge. This unfortunate soul was seeking a place to change into a clean dress after finding herself in an unsavory situation. The other woman had soiled her dress and needed a quick change to regain her composure and dignity. Despite the lack of a door, she bravely undid her buttons and removed the soiled garment. The pregnant woman, oblivious to her companion's predicament, continued cutting open her bubble tea packaging. Finally, with a drink ready, she proceeded to sip it, seemingly unfazed by the woman's distress. But then the unimaginable happened. The pregnant woman accidentally knocked over the entire carton of bubble tea, drenching the other woman who was in the process of changing. The unfortunate woman looked up in surprise and annoyance. Her eyes met those of the pregnant woman who was now staring back at her in horror. It was a moment of sheer awkwardness as both women realized the gravity of their situation. The pregnant woman, filled with remorse, quickly apologized for the mishap. She knew she had caused an embarrassing situation for the other woman and felt terrible about it. Despite the inconvenience, the other woman understood that accidents happen. She knew that the pregnant woman had done it intentionally and tried her best to brush it off. After the uncomfortable encounter, the pregnant woman rushed home. As she recounted the embarrassing incident to her husband, she couldn't help but laugh at the irony of the situation. They both agreed that it was a classic case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. However, the story took a bizarre turn when the security footage of the incident was leaked online. People couldn't believe what they were seeing and started sharing the video on various social media platforms. Suddenly, the pregnant woman found herself an internet sensation. Her face was plastered across social media posts with people poking fun at her and sharing funny memes about the incident. She tried her best to ignore the online buzz, hoping it would eventually die down. Meanwhile, the other woman in the video was not happy about the leak. She felt violated and angry that a private moment had been invaded and shared for everyone to see. She considered taking legal action against the mall for breach of privacy. As the controversy grew, the mall management decided to investigate how the video was leaked. They checked their security system to identify any gaps or vulnerabilities that could have allowed the footage to be accessed and shared outside the facility. Upon reviewing the footage, they discovered that the video was not taken from their security cameras. It was actually recorded on a cell phone. Someone had managed to secretly film the incident and upload it to the internet. As the investigation progressed, The mall management found out that the person responsible for leaking the video was none other than the pregnant woman's husband. He had uploaded the video to a social media platform as a joke, expecting it to be seen by a few of his friends. He never imagined that it would go viral and cause such embarrassment for his wife. Upon discovering this, the pregnant woman confronted her husband. She was furious and disappointed in him for uploading the video without her consent. She could not believe that he would jeopardize her reputation and peace of mind just for a few laughs on the internet. The couple argued bitterly with the pregnant woman, demanding an apology from her husband. As the backlash continued, the pregnant woman's husband realized the gravity of his actions. He understood that he had hurt his wife and caused her unnecessary stress. In an effort to rectify the situation, he posted a public apology on social media. He expressed remorse for uploading the video and promised to take down the original post and refrain from sharing any more footage of his wife without her consent. Although his apology was sincere, it did little to stop the relentless internet users. The damage was already done, and the video had been shared so widely that it was impossible to erase. As the pregnant woman's due date approached, she became increasingly anxious. She could not help but worry about the impact of the stress caused by the viral video on her unborn baby. Her obstetrician advised her to take things slowly and try to relax as much as possible. He emphasized the importance of a calm and serene environment for both the mother and the baby. As the community watched, the pregnant woman found herself in a difficult situation. On one hand, she wanted to protect her privacy and the well-being of her unborn child. On the other hand, she understood the importance of learning from her husband's mistake and moving forward. She realized that dwelling on the past wouldn't benefit anyone, especially her baby. So she decided to take a different approach. She reached out to the other woman involved in the incident through the media. She wanted to apologize in person and offer a sincere gesture of goodwill. When the two women met, they talked openly about the incident and their feelings. The pregnant woman expressed her deepest apologies and acknowledged the distress she had caused. Surprisingly, the other woman was quick to forgive her. She understood that accidents happen and appreciated the pregnant woman's sincere apology. This unexpected act of kindness and understanding diffused much of the tension surrounding the incident. The news of the two women reconciling spread throughout the community. It was a heartwarming development that showed the power of forgiveness and empathy. As the story concluded, the pregnant woman learned a valuable lesson about privacy and the unintended consequences of her actions. She realized that even in the most mundane situations, it's essential to be mindful of others and respect their privacy. At the end of the day, she knew that the well-being of her baby was the most important thing, and that required a peaceful and positive environment. The support and understanding from her husband, the other woman, and the community helped her navigate through the ordeal. Finally, when the baby was born, the pregnant woman named her baby girl Harmony, symbolizing the unity and reconciliation she had found after the difficult experience. The name served as a constant reminder of the power of forgiveness, understanding, and the resilience of the human spirit.